right, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg. You're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. James is out there with Smart. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Here is Daniels. They really needed more from him in that loss to New York. Just 5 on the clock. And the basket by McCollum.
Well, he probably didn't need the fadeaway. There's an example of style.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. I asked him about LeBron James and what his team's defensive game plan was against him, and he said to me, hope and pray that he misses a majority of his shots. With LeBron, there's only so much you can do against him, but we're going to do our best. We'll see what happens here tonight. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Drills it from outside. McCollum's got 5.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Here's Smart. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's McCollum. 11 points last game. Pass to Johnson. Outside Daniels. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Doncic, a beautiful reverse layup.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Johnson the screen. Here's Alexander Walker. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Reeves the pass to Doncic. Let's go. Again, the Lakers.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning, defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Pass to Okongwu. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Here's a look at some of the stats for Austin Reed. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton.
Jackson Hayes.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. The 3 for Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you. A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 7. Smart misses. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Here's Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Inside. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, in this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently, I think. Got blown out last time due to being a little too aggressive on the defensive side.
Yeah, look, those careless fouls will drive a coach nuts. You've got to be disciplined and tied together to have success.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. The Lakers also changing it up. Hachimura is checked in for LeBron. Jake LaRavia comes in for Marcus Smart. And it's Luke Kennard in for Austin Reed. They get the rebound. pick by Kuminga. Rizachet wide open. The Hawks again can't hit. Stan, March 2025 marked the passing of the great Dikembe Mutombo. 4 of his 8 All-Star appearances came as an Atlanta Hawk.
And he also won back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards in Atlanta. 4 in total over the course of his career. A tremendous player, but even more importantly, a humanitarian and a statesman for the game.
And here is Hield after Rui Hachimura gets his shot to go from deep. Hield sets the pick for Rizachet. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Hield can't hit. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Laravia with the screen. The 3 for Doncic. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Here's Rizachet. No scoring in this one. Can they get it? Tries again. Landale with the bucket.
How about the energy he showed on the glass? Outworking everyone and getting rewarded.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing, Coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Kuminga out there with Rizachet. Then there's Bradley. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's McCollum in at the 1. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent and Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Guys?
They're clearly happy to have him. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And a moment here to see the numbers for C.J. McCollum. Averaging about 18 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
Newell, he's checked in for Bradley. Kuminga kicks to McCollum. In the corner, it's Hield. Takes the 3. Rebound the Lakers. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
Now look, turnovers hurt you in 2 ways. You lose the possession on offense, and defensively, giveaways normally lead to easy points for your opponents.
Here's Rizachet. Newell, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Reeves the pass to Laravia. Kennard on the wing. Takes a 3. Newell pulls it in.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And Kuminga gets it to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Newell. Johnson comes in for Kuminga. Dyson Daniels checked in for Rizachet. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Buddy Hield. And then for Los Angeles, James checked in for Jackson Hayes. Marcus Smart comes in for Jake LaRavia. And Doncic is subbed in for Austin Reeves. Pass to Kennard. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. That shot wide open. Hachimura's got 6. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Here's McCollum. A rebound by the Lakers.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. No good from outside. The Hawks trail by 11. Alexander Walker on the wing. Kennard covering. Back to McCollum from the arc. Sinks the triple. McCollum's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, McCollum wasted no time when he has a window.
Pass to Smart. Back to Doncic. The tray. Okongwu grabs the board. Hawks have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of the game. Lakers leading by 6. Doncic passes to LeBron. Kennard for 3. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
McCollum kicks to Daniels. There's the 3. And it's Luka with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And again, the Lakers no good. Hawks have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Daniels, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And now just a 4-point Laker lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint. More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Johnson, the putback, it's good on the putback.
Yeah, Okongwu has been stepping up his efforts on the offensive glass, and he's rewarded with the second chance bucket.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the Lakers with another miss.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
James against McCollum. Unloads. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. From deep three-point territory. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers on top, up by 2. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store. The Oklahoma City Thunder will go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. 8:30 Eastern Time for the tip there.
Gentlemen, I can't wait for that game. We've been talking about it for a while. 2 great.
And redirecting now to what we saw in that first half, the Lakers find themselves in quite a battle. And that's a halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Marcus Smart is out there with James. And it's Ayton in at the 5, home in the paint. Here's Alexander Walker. He's defended by Reed. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Okongwu finds Alexander Walker. McCollum outside. Clock at 4. Shoots over Doncic. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Back over to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pass to Ayton. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Daniels. Since the All-Star break, he's been unstoppable. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 7 rebounds, and just over 2 steals. And you love his anticipation. All those steals, he's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
Yeah, when you have a defender like him out there, it makes a difference. You can't play fast and loose when he's on the floor. You have to take care of the ball.
McCollum, no good. L.A. has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The drive by James. Smart misses.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And Stan, we know Jalen Johnson comes from a basketball family.
Well, they did a great job, Kevin, of teaching him the game because Jalen Johnson can really play.
Nabbing another steal.
This guy has been stealing the ball at an incredible rate, closing in on 5th place on the all-time list.
His defense has been elite for years now.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Takes the 13-footer and stolen by James. Reeves in the corner. Back to LeBron, trying to get something going. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Johnson with a screen on Reeves. Alexander Walker on the wing. He's defended by Reeves. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Lakers trail by 4. James, the pass to Doncic. Over McCollum. Doncic, no good. Hawks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Pass to Johnson. It's McCollum on the wing. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him. 3-pointer, Daniels. The Hawks again can't hit. Outside, Smart. Here's Ayton. James in the post, and the shot is good.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Pass to Johnson. A 3 from McCollum. Reeves with the rebound.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Reeves with the screen for Doncic. For the lead. Kept alive. Beyond the arc. And that's good. Austin Reeves for three. Reeves has got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, nice find by LeBron. This guy is the best passer I've ever seen.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for James. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Smart. And it's Kennard in for Luka Doncic. There's the pick. Pass to Gay. Over in the corner, Kuminga. That's a two from Hield. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And here is Hield. He's defended by Reeves. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Back to Rizachet. To the middle. Here's Gay. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, that's a nice assist for Rizachet. Playmaking will be key in his development.
Over in the corner, LaRavia. Oh, good with the triple. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Hawks lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great passer.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Buddy Hield. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Rizachet. Then there's McCollum. And Gay is in at the center position. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Reeves with it, now defended by McCollum. That's a 2 from Kennard. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Hield kicks to McCollum. Pass to Rizachet. Kuminga off target with his 3. The Lakers trail. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Now, LaRavia. The three-pointer, no good. Hield against Kennard. Here's McCollum. And he can't bank that one in. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Kennard's shot is off. Hawks shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Jalen Johnson's checked in for the Hawks. The Lakers also with a sub. Doncic is checked in. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Stop getting loud and give a big welcome to your Hawks ball.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, "You're just chugging up the first three you see out there. Being more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there."
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Los Angeles with another miss.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backdoor.
Healed outside. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum.
And this is how confident Hield is. Knows he's capable of torching the D off the catch.
Kennard finds Hachimura. Here's Doncic. It's good. Got that basket. He's now 5 for 9.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Hield can't hit.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
To tie it up. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Doncic has got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Daniels comes in for Zachary Rizachet. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Hield. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Rui Hachimura. Smart's checked in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Austin Reeves in for Kennard. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Johnson outside. Here's McCollum. Off target from outside. Reeves with it. To take the lead, Daniels pulls it down. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for Atlanta. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Well, Daniels has good length. So this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
The Lakers trail. Now LeBron. Now Ayton. Down low, gets it to go.
And that's a huge score by Ayton. His team needed it, and he delivered them.
McCollum with the drive. Not that time. It won't go. LA's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Ayton lays it in off the window.
Right there, Ayton stepping up, understanding what this team needs from him.
McCollum puts it right back up and in.
Certainly a guy you can rely on in pressure situations. McCollum is a savvy vet who can get it done.
Now Ayton, and stolen by Okongwu. Here's Alexander Walker. He's defended by Reed. McCollum. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Well, those are some huge points from the vet, C.J. McCollum.
James looking it over. Ayton. Oh, what a finish.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
McCollum. Here's Alexander Walker. 5 on the clock. Here's McCollum. Knocks down the three.
And when it matters most, the coach has the confidence that McCollum will deliver.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2-for-1, we'll see if they try.
Was there ever any doubt who they were going to go to? LeBron James is clutch.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
I love the effort from the Commonwealth here, taking ownership of an important possession.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Austin Reed, first, team seconds. To kill Alexander Walker. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Smart outside, takes the three, does not go in, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Number 8, simple. Team center. At the line for 2, TJ McCollum.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Now Reeves. Shoots. No good. And so it's Atlanta with the W. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away.